Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh, I think I'm live officially now. So hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here for a bit, if you are new, I am super pumped that you are here today. My name is Lauren and my channel is all about making beauty easy for the girl who thinks that she can't. And today we are going to be talking about Falscara, these amazing false lashes that I have. And if you've been on my channel for a while, you know that I loathe false lashes. I don't apply them. I don't like to apply them. I don't wear them. So I just honestly, they're just a pain in the butt. And I don't do lash extensions. They're not my favorite thing in the world either. It's a lot of work. They really don't look that great when they start growing out. And I don't know, I'm just not a fan. So anyway, I like a more natural look, if you will. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about these suckers here because I have been enjoying the crap out of these. And I thought it would be fun to do a live video today. So if you are enjoying this already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you hate it, give it a thumbs down. It still helps my channel anyway, so I don't care. But what I want to do today is I want to show you guys how to put these on. So I already have my makeup done. If you like this makeup look, this is my summer makeup look that I've been doing long before summer. But the last video on my channel, which was also live, I actually taught how to do this makeup look. It really is about a 15-20 minute makeup look. It took an hour because we did a lot of chit-chatting, but you can go check that makeup look out. And I thought I would recreate the same makeup look without the eyeliner today and show you these false lashes and how to put them on. So we're gonna get right into it. If you were here like on live, can you put hashtag live in the comments and maybe tell me your name, tell me where you're watching from. And if you're here on the replay or you're catching this another time, tell me down in the comments. I'd love to see exactly where you're watching from. It's always nice to, you know, catch up with you guys and see my viewers. So I'm gonna grab a quick drink of Propel water here, one of my favorite things, and then show you guys how to do this. It is so freaking simple. I just made a water mess here, so let's clean that up. Okay. So I have both of these lashes on my little palette that I put my foundation on. This is typically what I always put them on, or I put them on the little edge of my mirror. And these lashes, by the way, I've already used them once. So you can reuse these lashes. That's probably one of my favorite things about these is that they come in this pack of, I think there are a total of 5. So it's a set of, total of 10, a set of 5. And you can wear these for multiple uses. There have been times, like if I do a good job with these, I can probably get a week's worth of use out of these. And to be honest with y'all, I think I didn't wear them one day last week just because I was just really just not in the mood to wear any makeup at all. But that's really been about it. If I'm wearing makeup now, these are the lashes that I'm putting on. I'm putting these on every single day because A, they're super easy, and B, you can reuse them and reuse them and reuse them. So this whole pack is about $6 to $7. I did put a link for you down in the description box. I get these off of Amazon, but they're super cheap. And the fact that you can reuse multiple lashes. Oh, hey, oh my gosh. Hey, it says Country Chick. What's up, girl? Where are you from? Like country-wise. I see you're from Iowa. That's super awesome. I was in Iowa a few years ago in Pella, Iowa, back in the day when I worked for Pella Windows and Doors. And I had to go up there for a 2-week trip to get trained. And that was the most beautiful piece of Iowa I've ever been in my life. It was like springtime and all the tulips were blooming. It was awesome. So anyway, I'm glad you're here. So glad you're here. Hey, Dee, glad you're here too from New Jersey. Dang, y'all, that's so cool. I love like seeing that people are all over the world and country on these videos. It's super fun. Okay, so I forgot what I was saying, which is typical on these live videos. I see your comments and I'll kind of get distracted, so I'll do my best here. But anyway, these are about $6 to $7, like I mentioned. And the fact that you can reuse these so many freaking times, you get your money's worth, sister. Because I don't know about y'all, but if you've ever bought some false lashes before and you use them, and you can use them maybe like once, twice, 3 times if you're super lucky, they just don't last as long. And some of the false lashes out there, this hair's driving me nuts, we're gonna tuck it in. Some of the false lashes out there are super duper expensive. So even when I worked at Sephora, our brands are really good, but they, you know, they weren't the cheapest things in the world. And it's not like I wouldn't use it just because it's not cheap. But you know how it is. If you've been on my channel for a long time, ooh, that's almost better. You know that I'm a thrifty girl. Like I love to have products that I feel like are reasonably priced and last a long time. So that's just, you know, my 2 cents. Okay, and then here's the deal. So y'all know I have hooded eyes. I talk about hooded eyes a lot on this channel. One of the other things that I really don't like about false lashes is a lot of times if you have hooded eyes, I feel like if you don't have the perfect eye shape, or, and I would say the perfect eye shape is like the almond shape that has a lot of like lid space and a lot of, you know, you've got real estate here and you got real estate here and it's just the perfect amount. That to me is like the perfect eye. But any eye shape is great. I'm just saying some eye shapes are a little harder to work with. You know what I mean? If you got hooded eyes. But in saying that, a lot of lashes they can really just take over the face. And so if you're using a lot of different false lashes and you notice, dang man, these look good on this girl, but when I wear them, my eyes look heavy, it might be because the shape that you're using is not right for the shape of your eye. So if you do have hooded eyes and you do like to wear a full band of lashes, make sure that you get the ones that have the length more to the outer corner versus the inner corner. That's going to take away from the shape of your eye and it's going to make your eyes look super heavy. So what I love about these is I only need to use one strip, and you guys are going to see this. I'm going to put it on the very outer corner of my eye, one little tiny strip, and you can see, now you can see how tiny it really is. And that's what I love about these is I don't have to use, some girls use, 2 to 4 strips if they want to. You can totally do that, but you don't have to. So that's what I love about these. So I really, really promote them if you have hooded eyes, because I think they just do a great job of giving you that natural, like, oh my gosh, you've got some major lashes look. With A, people don't know that they're not yours, and B, they just look super wispy. So, okay, let's get into it. So like I said, I have already used these once. Did I say everything that I wanted to mention? Yes, one strip. You can wear it for multiple uses. I got a little note right here so I don't get sidetracked. Okay, so what you do, and I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's a little bit of glue on that band. Every now and again, if you get like a little too much glue, what's great about this Duo Lash glue is you can kind of pull off any excess just like that if it's got too much. So I do that sometimes if I'm reusing them. So this is the easiest part here. We're just going to take a little bit of glue, and hopefully y'all can see. I'm going to try to make sure you can see this. So I just put the tiniest amount, and you don't need, barely squeeze this tube. I've used Duo Lash when I have used lashes for years. It's great stuff. I use this one. There's a dark one, but this does dry clear, and that's what I like about it. So that's how much I put on there. It's not a lot. I'm just going to set this down on my little palette, because you do want to let that glue set and start to dry for about 30 seconds, maybe 45. Sometimes I've let it dry for a minute or so, and then I'll do the same thing here. I'll pull off a little bit of excess glue there. By the way, it hasn't mattered what lash you use either. Obviously, there's left and right. They look identical. I'm sure I put one on the other. It doesn't matter. So just in case anybody's wondering. So same thing here. We're just going to add a little bit of glue. And we're going to let that sit as well. So again, not much glue. Hey, Tamara, I'm glad you're here. We're learning lashes today. It's so fun. Okay, so you'll just let that sit. Now, here's the other cool thing about these lashes, if you've never used them. The other thing that I do not like about false lashes when you have a band is they go on the top of your eye. So if you have hooded eyes, and y'all know, if you're not like a pro at false lashes, there was a time in my life where I could put them on in like 2.4 seconds. Ain't that girl no more. But at any rate, even when they were on my eye like that, you still have that band up here that you can see, and you almost have to take liner. And sometimes, you know how this is if you've got hooded eyes. If that band is just showing, you're lining the crap out of your eye, and then all of a sudden your eye makeup is gone because you got this big old black eyeliner line above your lashes so you can try to cover up the band. This is what I love about these. They actually go underneath your lashes. So I'm going to put it on underneath, which is just the coolest thing. I think you'll love it. I will say this much. If you are mirror challenged, meaning looking in the mirror and doing your hair sometimes, or looking in the mirror and trying to do something with your hands, it feels very weird to you, there might be a little bit of an adjustment phase, because the first time I used these, I got mad and wanted to throw things because they didn't go on right. But it was simply because I'm thinking that I'm doing something, but I'm looking in the mirror, and you know how it is, your vision is all kinds of off. So that's the only thing I will say as far as like a disclaimer on this. But I will show you how this works. This is probably plenty dry. So you just want to pick up your lash. Now, some people like to use, I don't have like official lash tweezers, but I do have tweezers. Some people like to use tweezers to put these on. Honestly, I don't use them. I don't need them. The way that these go on is so simple. I just use my 2 fingers. So I'm going to try, move this keyboard out of the way. I'm going to try to make sure y'all can see me, and then also make sure that y'all are getting a good view here. Okay, so everything's already on. So all I'm going to do is take this lash right in the inner part of my eye, stick it on, and push it up. And then I'll just grab my lash, hold it for a couple seconds. And there it is. It is on. Sorry, I'm blocking the view. Hello. It is on. So that is the lash right there. Isn't that the coolest thing? Now, if you feel like it's too low or anything like that, as long as your glue is still a little tacky, you can move it inward. This one feels like it's not. Hold on. Let me replace it. I'll show you how that's done. It's that easy. So we'll just take it. I might have let the glue dry too long on this one. Let's see. Oh, no, I didn't. I just needed to give it a little more, press it a little bit more. So that's what that looks like. This one, I definitely might have let the glue dry too long on this one. Oh, no. That's okay. It's because I'm doing this and talking to y'all at the same time. You got to work fast. So that's okay. If you let your glue set too long, because typically what I do is I'll put glue on these and then I'll clean my makeup brushes, like clean a brush or two with my handy dandy cleaner that I always talk about. That was really quick, this one. While I let the glue set for about 30 seconds. Okay, let me turn this way and see if you guys can see it. Oh yeah, girl. I'm telling you, you will love these. If you've got the hooded eye problem, I know all about it. It's a lot of fun. You'll love these, and you can see how easy they go on and how they sit. Okay, so same thing here. Hopefully, again, y'all can see this. I'm trying to like be in my mirror. So again, I'm just gonna go straight into my eye. The beautiful thing about these is they curve the way that your eye is shaped. That's what's really easy about these. And you know how false lashes are if you're going above. You're trying to place that band ever so perfectly, and it's really hard to do. Okay, there we go. And that is the other side. They're both on. Is that the coolest thing? They look even. They look even. Ha ha ha. So I just absolutely love these freaking things. They're so easy. And again, it's very natural looking. No one can see that band unless they would be shorter than me, which is hard. I am only 4'11". And they would be looking up directly at that. It's really hard to see. I will say this too. I have contacts on. I can feel that a little bit of that glue got on my eye. It fades in about 20, probably a little longer, maybe a minute or two. If you get a little bit of blurry vision in your contact, it just means you got a little glue in your eye. It'll be fine. I do it all the time. I promise you, your eye is not going to melt off or fall out of your face. You'll be just fine. Thank you. I know. I love them. They're my favorite things in the world. And like I said, y'all, I cannot be more anti-false lash. I just really am. I hate them. I don't like the bands. They're a pain in the butt. My eyes are small. I got to trim them all the time. I don't have to do anything with these. I just put them on. The other question I've gotten is, well, hey girl, how well do they stay on? I've had one time where this one did not want to stay on and I had no glue. All I did was just push it back up and press on it, and it was fine. But I do keep a little bit of lash glue inside my purse, just at the random time that you might have it be in a windstorm, and all of a sudden it, just gets a little crazy on you. I really haven't had that happen though. So these don't lift. I think it's because they're under the eye. They just seem to work so much better. So this is what's cool. I have on no freaking eyeliner today. That's the other thing. I just got hair in my mouth. I love that I don't have to wear eyeliner with these things, because sometimes for me, this is like the easiest makeup look in the world. And this just gives me a little pop to this makeup look. And I don't have to add eyeliner to make that pop. It's just the lash. So, okay, I think like this is probably the shortest live video that I've ever done. 13 minutes and 4 seconds. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, go ahead and do that now so that you don't miss out on any other videos. Yes. Oh, that's a great question. I will answer that. Tamara asked, do you put mascara on before you put them on? Yes. When I came on, I immediately mentioned that my makeup was entirely done. The biggest piece about your mascara is you want to let your mascara dry down. So it's not like you can just apply your mascara and, 5 seconds later try to apply these lashes. If you do, your mascara is going to clump, the lashes are going to clump, and the falsies are going to have a hard time going on. So I would definitely give your mascara a couple minutes to dry down, depending on what brand you use. Today, I am trying to get rid of mascaras. I think I said that in my last live video with you guys. Marc Jacobs is what I have right now, just a little travel. I don't even know what this one is. Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. That's what I'm using. This stuff is wet, so I have to really let it dry down. Otherwise, it will go everywhere. But yes, put your mascara on first. So that is a great, great question. Are there any other questions before I close this out? I would hate to close this out and then you'll ask me 30 questions and I'm not here to answer them. Okay, well, I don't even know what I was saying. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that now so that you don't miss out on any future videos. Connect with me on social media. I love to connect with y'all on Instagram. I share stories all the time. Of course, Facebook is great too, but that Facebook I'm not really on a whole lot. I'm on there more for my other business. And I think those are the really two outlets that I have as far as social media goes. I enjoyed you guys connecting with me today. And if you have more questions, just throw them down into the comments. And of course, I will answer them. I think I see one more coming through. If I have hooded lashes, I have hooded lashes and don't know how to do it right. Can you say it? Honestly, it's just super easy. You just want to go straight in and just put them on the ends. I wouldn't add any more. I would only try 1D and see how that goes and see how it looks. Like I said, the only complication you might come across when you first do it is going to be your mirror, because looking in your mirror and trying to do something feels a little odd. It's kind of like when I'm in my mirror trying to, do the back of my hair and I can't figure out where the comb is at because I'm trying to bring it this way and the mirror looks like I'm doing the opposite. That's the only issue that you might have with this. Other than that, it's really, really easy. I promise you, if I can do it, because I don't do lashes well and I get very, very flustered, it's super duper easy. So I would just do it on that outer corner if you have hooded eyes. If you have a different eye shape, you might want to go ahead and add another strip. You can. I don't really know if you have to, unless you have, if your lashes are really short, you might have to add a few extra strips just to make sure that they actually blend well together. That makes sense. So if you have shorter lashes, I would say the more strips you add, the better it's going to look. But in that case, if you have to add a lot of strips, I would almost want to do a band if I had to add that many strips, because I feel like that would drive me crazy trying to get 3 or 4 of those strips on there. So if you only need like 1 or 2, I think these would be your best bet. I hope that answers your question. Does makeup remover take off the glue? Yes, girl. It honestly, at night, I just pull these suckers right off. There's no glue left on my eyes whatsoever. That's why I love this stuff. It's super easy. As you could see, I was pulling it off the lash. You're not going to have any glue residue on your face. My normal skincare routine is what I do, which you can check out my skincare series. If you haven't, I have a whole series on skincare on this channel that I just got through doing. There's no issue with that whatsoever. The glue doesn't even stick. Like I said, the only thing I have every now and again, and it's already gone and has been gone for a few minutes, is I might blink and get just a tad bit of that wet glue on my contact, but it's not like nothing sticks, nothing. I don't have any eye issues. It just happens sometimes because you are on the underneath part. You're on the waterline of your eye versus being on the lash line, if that makes sense. Okay, I think let's see if there's any other questions. How much? Oh yeah, great question. I answered that earlier. I've got a link for you down in the description box, but these are about $6 to $7 a pack. So if you can use 1 strip and you can get about 4 to 5 uses out of that strip, D, you're going to be good. Like, you're going to have a ton of lashes. These last me a long time. I've gotten as much of 7 uses out of these, so a week's worth of lashes. If you take good care of them, I mean, there's really not any care. I work out in these, I sweat, whatever. Like, I haven't had any issues, but I've used them up to 7 times, so 7 days in a row before I throw them away. You'll know when it's time to retire that pair and get you a new pair. I would say after probably about the 4th use, they start to look a little ragged. So if you notice they're looking rough, just get you a new pair and move on. Hey, you are so welcome. Guys, thanks for the questions. This is great. If y'all would like me to go live more often, let me know down in the comments, because if I can be honest with y'all, I have not been in the mood to like film a video, edit a video, and do all that jazz lately. It's more fun for me to go live with y'all and interact with you in real time. So if y'all enjoy this as much as I do, I would much rather talk to you guys like in real life, like right now on the screen, so that y'all can ask questions and I can see you. I've got some other topics. I do have a few videos that are going to require some editing and all of that I'm working on. But I do have topics like this that we can actually just chit chat in real time and talk about different things. So if y'all like this, freaking let me know. I would much rather do this. So let me know. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope y'all have a beautiful Wednesday. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you next time in my next video. #ReformTomboy Family. See you soon.